For over 60 years, VIA Services has helped children and adults with disabilities achieve greater self-sufficiency and lead richer lives. Each year, VIA recognizes a few outstanding clients who have made leaps and bounds in overcoming challenges and who truly exemplify the mission of VIA Services. Our first Challenge Award recipient is 3-year-old Coy Nguyen, who recently graduated from the VIA Services First Step Early Intervention Program. When he first came to VIA, it was hard for Coy to engage in structured tasks, like sorting blocks or completing a puzzle, and it was difficult for him to communicate his basic needs and wants. Coy's parents learned about VIA from a family friend, who had also had a child in the First Step program. To address his delays, Coy was enrolled in First Step's Structured Teaching Classroom, where the focus is on developing each child's attention span and ability to socialize and participate in purposeful play activities. With this approach and the goal of preparing Coy for preschool, he shined in overcoming his delays.
By the time he graduated from the program, he was able to sustain his attention span through an activity to its completion. I particularly saw improvements in his pretend play skills because his attention had improved. He was able to attend to what we were modeling for him and then carry that over and initiate something that was independent and novel and purposeful.
Since his enrollment, Coy has made great advancements in his speech and language skills, social interactions, and motor skills. His achievements can be credited to both the early intervention he received at First Step and to the outstanding support he received from his family.
It's really difficult on our families to have a kid with special needs to really pull together, and it's the most important thing. And working with Coy's family was amazing because they would collaborate between what they were learning and what he was learning, and so there was a carryover from home and school.
As a result of the efforts of the First Step staff, the active support of his family, and, most importantly, his own energetic and resilient personality, Coy has been able to move on to a special education program within his own school district.
The staff here, he has been wonderful. The routine that First Step has instilled within him has allowed him to at least know the image of what a school environment looks like. Every time we open the door at First Step here on the curbside, he's really excited. Run to the gate, open the gate, run up the flight of stairs and open the door, and really excited. So I think that environments that he was exposed to on a twice a week basis and the routine that he goes on to do really prepare him, so when he hit the preschool program, he was not out fresh. He was, the environment was not unfamiliar to him from that standpoint. So from that point, it really helped for him to be prepared for the school program.
Coy has made incredible strides since arriving at VIA Services' First Step program less than a year ago, and continues to amaze his family with the ongoing progress he exhibits both at home and at school. Because of his outstanding performance and perseverance, we recognize Coy today as one of our Challenge Award recipients. Our second award recipient is Jim Conine. Jim has been attending Camp Castanawan for over 12 years. He was born with Prader-Willi syndrome and had developmental delays in cognitive, speech, and comprehension skills that were serious challenges for him as a young child. By the age of 4, Jim was functioning at a cognitive level of only 18 months and had a vocabulary of only 20 words. Through special education in his school district and the skills he has learned through his many visits to Camp Castanawan, Jim has made huge advancements in overcoming the challenges he faced. Today, Jim shines as a lovable, caring role model for his peers and has emerged as a leader and friend to those who have the pleasure of getting to know him.
He really makes people gravitate toward him, and be able to have a positive impact on what's going on here. He's emerged as a leader of the lodge.
Jim stands out as one of the most beloved campers at Camp Castanawan. He tells us what Camp Castanawan has meant to him.
I've been at camp here for a good 12 years last time I checked. The experiences that I had at this camp were really good. I've learned a lot, like friendship, leadership, being open-minded. I learned from camp that It doesn't even matter what you look like. As long as you have caring and honest personality that you have, you can just be yourself, and that's what I've learned. And I've been myself ever since then, and people loved it.
Now, at the age of 20, Jim has graduated from high school, attends Evergreen College, and works at the college bookstore. Jim has become a well-spoken, responsible adult with tremendous perseverance and an ever-optimistic attitude.
He didn't get trapped in the idea of what a special ed child should turn out to be. He's had different things come up, or parents got divorced and stuff and had to adjust. But I think he's overcome a lot of things quite well and adapted quite well. And I think he's become my gentle giant, I call him. And I said, I think that's the title you'd like somebody to call you, is gentle giant.
Congratulations to Jim Conine for his hard work and achievements in learning independent living skills and enjoying life to the fullest. VIA's final Challenge Award recipient is 3-year-old Jaden Armstrong, another recent graduate from VIA's First Step Early Intervention Program. Jaden was born in Russia, a premature baby who arrived 6 weeks early and weighed only 2 pounds.
I adopted Jaden when she was 15 months from Russia. On her initial doctor visits here, they had highly recommended us to talk to the First Step program to see if we could get her some help, because her doctor felt that she was developmentally delayed. She was premature and had some other early on health issues. So we were actually very fortunate enough. He gave us the contact information. Then she was evaluated by the program and accepted into the program.
Jaden began receiving home services from the First Step staff in April of 2004. After showing immediate improvement, Jaden transitioned into First Step's non-categorical classroom, which she attended twice a week with her grandparents Barbara and Bob. As a result of her classroom attendance and continued one-on-one home visits from First Step staff, Jaden has made tremendous gains over the past year and a half.
Jaden has always been an outgoing little girl. She's very active, very friendly. I think she's just blossomed into a very independent, strong-willed little girl. She's very fun in class. She's a role model for the other children. She came to us with little speech, not a lot of vocabulary, and now she's talking in 3 to 5 word sentences. She's able to tell us what she does and does not like. She's a great friend to her other peers in class, and she brings them out and encourages them to play and do things that they normally don't feel comfortable with. So she's been a great part of our program and a great model for the other children.
Jaden has made progress in speech and socialization skills and developed her motor capabilities and task-specific skills. Just a few weeks ago, Jaden was able to transition from First Step to a preschool in her own neighborhood. Jaden's grandparents, as well as her mother, have been extremely supportive and proactive in getting Jaden the assistance that she needed to overcome the challenges she faced as a result of her birth conditions.
First Step has helped her to concentrate more, be able to sit at the table and do her projects. She'll sit down and listen to the activities, and I think this will help her when she goes to school, because at school she'll have things that she'll have to do systematically and in an orderly way, and First Step has really helped her to do that.
It's hard to explain exactly the impact this program has had on my daughter's life.
Jaden came into our family with a lot of special needs, and I was aware of that, but I just knew she was my daughter anyway. I couldn't have imagined trying to guide Jaden and providing the right environment for her at home, even for her to grow and develop, without this program and without what we've learned. She wouldn't be where she is and have progressed this far without this program.
Today, we congratulate Jaden, her mother, and grandparents for the great effort they've all made in working in conjunction with VIA's First Step program to give Jaden a running start on life. VIA Services would like to extend a very special thank you to each of our award recipients and their families. Coy, Jim, and Jaden, you have each set wonderful examples for success and overcoming challenges with your stories, and have reminded us all that everyone can be a special kind of hero in their own way.